Hey y'all, it's Ali from Little Hill Homestead. It is day 3 of our makeup series. If you haven't seen it already, we did an eyebrow powder on day 1, which I am wearing. Yesterday was our eyeshadow palettes and how to make your own eyeshadows, which today I am wearing. And today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make eyeliner. This is going to be an eyeliner that is in a cute little pot. It is a wax-based eyeliner. You just drag it. That one's kind of messy looking, but you drag a brush through it and it makes a beautiful, clean line eyeliner. You're going to need a couple things for it today that you may or may not have. We'll see. But let's just get going. Let me make sure I have my recipe right over here. We're going to be making eyeshadow again. So I have these little dishes. They're 4 for $1.25 at Dollar Tree, and they're perfect for stuff like this because they're cheap and easy. I'm going to be making, so I already have, this is kind of a goldish black color that I made just as my trial. I think today I'm going to be making a brown and a purple out of some mica powder. I might throw a little iron oxide in it. We'll see, to get a really good brown color. But I wanted to show you a flop. We did try this in advance, and we made a powdered version with some activated charcoal. It's just a pot. It's like a pressed powder. But I wanted to show you guys what I ended up with, which is why I'm not going to show you guys this recipe. This was one that I saw kind of all over the internet, and it's really similar to what we're going to be making, but mine has beeswax or emulsifying wax or something like that in it to hold it together. But like, this is what we ended up making. Do you see all the like chunky, it doesn't stay put, it just was not, it did not work. So that is not, I'm not going to share that one with you. I'm going to share the one that did work with you. So I have 2 dishes here. I'm just going to duplicate and do 2 of the exact same thing. First thing you're going to need is beeswax. You can use the soy-based one. I can never remember the name of it. Or you can use an emulsifying wax. Whatever you've got. It's just the bag that I have. It's in our Amazon storefront, so you can check it out. I've had this bag forever. We've used it for a million things. So you need a teaspoon of the wax in each little dish. That wax is what's going to help it stay put. I will say not one of our recipes is going to be waterproof or 14 million day wear or anything like that. These are natural ingredients. They are not designed to stay on your face forever. There you go. But they are going to be much nicer to your skin. So wax, done. The next thing we're going to need, you have a couple options. This is where it can get fun, but you definitely need a wax. So we need to add a tablespoon of some kind of oil. Not a tablespoon, a teaspoon. 1 teaspoon of oil. You can do sweet almond, you can do avocado, you can do jojoba, you can do castor. You think of a carrier oil that maybe you already have around. You could use olive oil if you want. I'm going to use jojoba because I happen to find a bottle of it. And so I'm like, well, hey, we'll just go ahead and do that. So it's one, I'm reading my directions to make sure I'm good. Yeah, it's a teaspoon of this to each one. The next thing we need is, I have a vitamin E blend. I'm just going to add a couple drops of this. This just kind of helps it all pull together and glide on your skin. So we're going to need about 5 drops. These are big drops, so I'm going to do like 3 or 4 of those. That is our base, you guys. So we have 2 little, can you even see what I was doing? I didn't even look to make sure you could see the dishes. That's our base. Then you get to do your colorants, which is the fun part, right? So to each of these, you're going to add about a teaspoon to a teaspoon and a half of powder. So you can use activated charcoal if you just want a straight black matte eyeliner. I wanted to have a little bit of fun today. Like, I already made a black one, so I was set there. I love purple. I think people with brown eyes or people with any color eyes can have a little bit of fun with some purple in their life. So I'm going to add purple to mine, to one of them, because why not, right? So I'm going to add, whoops, I forgot my other powder over there. I'm going to add a half a teaspoon of this. Is like a glittery purple. And then, hold on, let me grab it. And then I have a pigment that I'm going to use a half a teaspoon as well. This is like an oxide pigment colorant. Again, all these are linked below. Our Amazon storefront has everything we're using for the makeup series, and any past series that we have done is going to be in there. So I got half a teaspoon of both of those purples going in. If you wanted your purple to be a little bit deeper, you could add a tiny bit of black, which is what I'm going to do, just a little bit to give it some depth. Right now, it would be a pretty bold, vibrant purple. I like one that's kind of like a hint of purple. Come on, don't do me wrong now. There we go. So I'm just going to sprinkle the tiniest bit of black to deepen that up. Just a touch. Okay, so that is going to be that one. Let me get it stirred. I'm just going to stir it with our little teaspoon here. Ooh, look at that color. Can you see? That color is like beautiful. We're going to have a very like beautiful deep purple color. So I'm just going to stir it up and then we're going to pop it in the microwave. If you're an anti-microwaver, you can do a double broiler. Super easy. For this small of a quantity, I just pop it in the microwave for a few seconds, give it a whirl, pop in the microwave a couple of seconds. It'll probably take about 30 seconds for this whole thing to be completely melted. So let me get that one in here while I get my other one started. That's the color we ended up with too, by the way. Isn't it beautiful? It's a mess. Let me get a wet rag. Okay, so for our other one, I'm going to do like a good brown color. It's kind of like, I mean, you think of the top colors. Did I really? Oh, it's right here. I'm like looking for the iron oxide, right? There it is. Top selling colors are going to be brown and black. Then you've got like navies and purples and the fun colors, right? But with this one, you could literally do any color. If you want hot pink, you want blue, you just get yourself some mica powder. I mean, look at all the color options, you guys. You could end up with blue rose. Hot. You look hot. Anyways, let me get... Really? She doesn't have a teaspoon out here, you guys. One job, lady. We're going to be digging into the depths of the cabinet today for this stuff. So for this one, I have a half of a teaspoon. I'm going to do a half teaspoon of our pure, this is the oxide, which all of these are natural ingredients. Mica is also a natural ingredient. It just comes from different shells and stuff like that. So boom, this is going to add a beautiful glittery brown to it. If you want like a straight brown, just go with no mica. Again, if you want to darken it up a little bit, you can just add a little bit of the black to it. Let's give this a stir and just kind of see what we're going to end up with, and then I can decide if we want to add any more color to it. This is a very like chocolate brown. I'm happy with that. It's going to be kind of a reddish color. I'm okay with that. All right, let me do a swap on our microwave. I promise we're usually clean people. I don't know why I'm making such a mess today. Let me do a swap. See if we melted enough. Okay, I pulled it out of the microwave. I'm just going to give it a stir and see if our beeswax has melted. It needs a little more convincing to go. Yeah, we need just a touch more on this guy. I'm going to do it for like another 15 seconds. So like I was saying, you can use activated charcoals. You can use spices too. If you want to use cinnamon or nutmeg or, I mean, look at your spice rack and think like, what other spices do I have? Somebody was telling me some spices that they have used in natural makeups in one of the comments. So if you go look at our old videos and scroll through the comments, I can't remember what she was saying, but there's some awesome ideas for people that are blonde, for people that have brown hair. There's some ideas for you for colors that might work better for certain things. Okay, we're gonna be good. Let me get the other one in there. Okay, so our purple, it would have helped if I got little containers out. I forgot them over on the counter, but our purple is smoothed out. Our beeswax pellets are mostly melted. I'm gonna get the little stirring action in here to get them convinced they want to melt completely. Beeswax sometimes is just a little finicky, but double broiler would have been better, I know, but it's such a small amount, you guys. I was like, I don't want to have to get all that going. This might need just a second longer in the microwave. That one needs a little more convincing. Let me grab the little containers we're going to use, though, for this. So I got these on Amazon. It came with some little plastic doodads, and I can't remember how many of these little glass containers, but they're basic. It's like $4, $4.99 for this whole set. They're little wooden and glass containers. They have a little topper on top. My hands are filthy, and they are just basically a little pot. So I'm gonna do our new eyeliners in those because they're fun. I love these little wooden tops. They're just so cute. Okay, let me check my other color now and see if it's melted. Oh, that one did much better. That one melted like clean. Okay. I did put a little more powder in this one, so maybe I'll add just a touch more oil to get it to go down and do what it needs to do. Okay, I'm gonna pop the purple back in to the microwave one last time while we deal with the brown. So the brown is a beautiful, like thinned out, it did well. We're just gonna pour it into one of our little containers, you guys. So this needs time for the beeswax to harden back up. Oops, I was doing so well until I plopped it at the end. All right, so our brown is done. Let me grab my purple. Come on, be with me this time. I think we're better. Yeah, it did a little bit better. Just need a little more oil because I added way too much colorant, more colorant than the other one. Yeah, we're good. Same thing. Just plop it into our little... This one is still thicker than the other one by quite a bit. Interesting how it works. Different colorants are going to do different things and different, you know. Unless I missed something. You guys will call me out if I did. So if I'm missing anything in this beauty series, let me know. If there's anything you're like, oh, I was hoping you would do. We've got some good ideas. We've got some foundations that we're going to give a whirl. Foundations are hard, y'all. There's a reason that you can pay $50 a bottle for foundation because they are tough. We've got quite a few option things and ideas and highlighters and setting sprays and I don't even know, you guys. We got all kinds of stuff coming out for you. I think this will end up being maybe 10 days worth of beauty stuff. Anyways, that one is definitely a little thicker. It took a little more convincing to go into the pot. The brown definitely went a little bit easier. I'm going to pop these in the microwave. Nope, I already did that. I'm going to pop them in the refrigerator, let them sit for like 5 minutes, just so I can show you guys the final results of how they apply and what they look like. But they need to be cold to do that. So instead of being patient and letting them just go air temperature, I'm gonna pop them in the fridge. Hey, we're back. I hope you guys can hear me okay. We have our house backs up to a municipal airport and they're having a huge air show this weekend, which is awesome because we'll go sit outside for hours and just watch the planes. But they do a practice on Fridays, which today is Friday. And I feel like they do it either to get people to want to buy tickets for the weekend or maybe for the people that they're going to fly over all weekend for the inconvenience. They go for like hours today and it's fantastic. So if you hear the planes, they actually rattle the windows and they're huge. It's amazing. Anyways, these are the 3 colors we ended up with. We have, let me hold these to show you. We have a black. This is our brown and our purple. The brown did the best for getting into the pot. I will tell you that. But let me show you the consistency. I'm going to go lightest to darkest just to make my life easy. But I'm using just a little brush. And I'm going to just swirl it around in our brown. As the brush goes over it, it kind of melts it slightly. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. Just go in a circle. I go on the edge and I kind of reshape my brush a little bit to get it to be a nice flat brush again. And then you're just going to go in, this would pretend this is your eye, and you just do a nice liner. That's our brown. Let me get a paper towel. You think, my husband's outside doing a couple things. It's early in the morning, by the way. My husband's outside doing a couple things, and our wedding song. He's playing our wedding song. He's the sweetest. Here is our purple. That one is definitely the chunkiest of the bunch. So am I. It's fine. Again, I'm just going to kind of push my brush around into it until it just melts a tiny bit and then reshape my brush. So our purple, I'm going to do right above our brown. Oh, yeah. These are like creamy and beautiful. Okay, that's definitely a lighter purple. There's a purple. And then I'm gonna go into the black. I did add a tiny bit of like a gold too, just because I thought it would be interesting. So that's fine. Same thing, I'm just gonna swirl it around and then dab it off. So here is our black. Do you guys see how creamy and beautiful that goes on? Okay, so there's our black, our purple, and our brown. Do you see them? Black, purple, brown. Hello, you guys. Those not beautiful? Like, they're gonna work great. So I just have, okay, seriously, this is probably from Dollar Tree or I don't even know at this point, Walmart, I don't know. This is just a small angled liner brush. It's just a tipped kind of shape. If you have an old liquid eyeliner and you want to clean that brush really well and use that, they're definitely more fine tip than that. Would work great for these as well. This can definitely get you like a winged eyeliner look if you like that. I don't do winged eyeliners just because of my eye shape. So I'm not going to be showing you how to do those ever. But if you just want to do a simple clean line, you can use a brush like this or like the other one. Get crazy, get creative. Could this not be like something like that? Could be such a fun color with the holidays coming up. Anyways, that is our tutorial for today. And these, if you get these very hot, by the way, they will melt up just a tiny bit. So keep them just in your house. Don't carry them around in your car. I'm just going to pop our lids on them and we are good to go. I'm not sure which color I'm going to use for our final makeup tutorial, but beautiful, right? Yep. Very exciting. I don't think I'm ever going to have to buy makeup again. When this is over, I'll just get on a whim and make some. Yeah. Christmas gifts, hanging out with your daughters, hanging out with your grandkids. Just have a girls' night and make some makeup. Wouldn't that be fun? Wine and makeup. I don't know. When this series is over, you could do your whole face. Anyways, that's our tutorial for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we will be back tomorrow. I think tomorrow's mascara. I'm not sure yet. I got to dig through the book and see, what am I in the mood for? We'll find out tomorrow. Have a good weekend. Thanks, guys.